Hi students, welcome to NFS 131 fully online course this summer 2020. I hope all of you are safe and with the current situation. So this current this video which I am recording is to help you understand how to navigate through this course. So please follow along with my video. So this is how right now, as you can see, I'm on the home page of the summer term. It is a 6 weeks session for NFS 131, and this is how the home page will look like. So any announcement which I make, and I would like to make it every week. At the beginning of the week, I'm going to make an announcement just to let you know what are we going to cover for that particular week and what assignments are due on that week. For example, the first announcement will be the welcome message, which is what you are seeing right now. And then on the left hand side, you will see there is a tab called announcement, orientation, syllabi, weekly coursework, then instructor, calendar, and assignment. So I'll go through them one by one. The first which I will go through is the orientation. So when you click on orientation, this particular video which I am recording, it will be posted here. You can also click on this link, or you can listen to this particular link directly. And before I start the course, I've given a icebreaker activity, an activity that will help us to know each other. So what I would like you to do is to write little bit about yourself, introduce yourself to the whole class, because this is an online class and this is our virtual platform to know each other, to introduce each other. So what I would like you to do is to introduce yourself, add a picture of you, and why do you like to take the course, what is it you like to learn, what is your favorite food, and how are you going to do that. Just click on this plus sign. You should be able to put in your post. So this is due by 5:27. And then next, I've given us some quizzes. These quizzes, they are not graded. It is just for you to get a handle of Blackboard, how to operate Blackboard. Because once we are in the course, you are not going to get time to work with the tools, to play around with the tools. So right now, the first 2 days of the semester, I would like you to use this 2 day time to get used to all the Blackboard resources and tools which we are going to use. I have also given feedback from my last semester students, so please go through this feedback. Hopefully this will help you. They have given advice on how to do the course assignments, how to follow along. Okay, and then I have also given another quiz on definition and examples of academic dishonesty. So I would like you to do that also. Again, these are not graded, so there is no need for you to worry about it. Next, I will show you what I have in the syllabi module here. So click on the syllabi module. The syllabi is posted here. Okay, so when you click on this, your online syllabi will open up. Okay, and then I've also given another file here which is called weekly schedule. So right now on a snapshot, what is due and what are we going to do for that particular week. Now this is a 6 week session and I've divided into 6 modules. So as you can see here, all the modules are being divided, and each module is being further divided into 3 parts. Okay, so I will go into more details of this when I go to the course materials. Next, what I have is Hunter College policy on academic integrity. I have also given you the policy for ADA, and I've also given a syllabi quiz here, and this you can take as many times as you'd like. This is again, this quiz grade is not going to affect your overall grade. It's just to get you familiar with the deadlines. Okay. I've also given some test taking tips on Blackboard, which I found is very helpful. So go through these guidelines carefully. And these are other tests which I've given for an online course. You have to use your Hunter email address. You check your Blackboard course site daily. Keep a track of due dates. Okay, I have given a calendar, but at the same time you also maintain a calendar that will give you an idea of all the deadlines which are coming. And for a fully online course, this is what has been decided on average across the board. And For CUNY as well as other universities, for a fully online course, it has been found based on research and data that you need to spend 9 to 12 hours per week, um, to complete a fully online course. You don't get behind on turning on assignments. I've also given a video here how to submit assignments. Sometimes I always get questions, uh, it shows that you have submitted on your end, but I don't get to see the assignments, so I cannot grade them. So please take a look at this video. So all these assignments and the videos which I posted here, I strongly recommend that you observe them in the first 2 days of your semester. Get familiar with the Blackboard so they don't come in your way, when you are doing all your assignments. So be absolutely feel comfortable, and then Hunter Help Desk is always there to help you out with Blackboard related issues. Next, what I will do here, I will open up my syllabi here, the Word document, which you can see here. So I'd like to discuss about the course. It is a food science course. It is a basic introductory course. We are going to discuss about the chemistry of foods, as well as the physics of food, food sanitation safety, as well as how it is correlated with the nutritional value of food. The best way to reach me is via email. And if you have any questions, and if you think that electronic communication is not enough to clarify your doubt, just send me an email. I'll set up a Zoom meeting, which is convenient both for you as well as for me, and we can clarify doubts in that. Textbook which I am going to follow, this is a required textbook, Food Fundamentals 10th edition by Margaret McWilliams. um, there are also optional textbook, Introductory Foods by Benian, then Introducing Food by Amy Brown. So all my lectures, what I have collected, it's a combination of materials from all the textbooks. Just to give you an idea, all the textbooks more or less, they will tell you the same concept. Okay, so most of my test materials, they are going to come from the textbooks and the PowerPoint lectures. So I strongly recommend that you purchase, and you can also rent this book, Food Fundamentals by Margaret Williams. Okay. These are some of the course objectives which we would like to cover in this course. So you should be at the end of this course, you should be able to understand what is the food science behind this, and how you can link food science and nutrition, to deliver a food product or to deliver a recipe which is feasible from a food science perspective, and at the same time it is also nutritionally compatible. So grading for this course, there will be weekly activities for 6 weeks, that will correspond to 30%. I have two assignment here, book report and research additive assignment. Book report, that will correspond to 15% of your grade, and the research additive assignment, that will correspond to 10% of your grade. I have three tests. Um, each of them is marked at 15%. So out of three tests, only two, the highest two will be collected, and the lowest grade will be dropped. And then I have the final exam, that is also 15%. So total 100%. And this is the grading criteria, A plus 2F, that will be used to grade your activities. Um, Course policies is this is an online course, so every day logging into Blackboard is important, so you know what is coming up. And I've given other policies also, so take a look at those policies. There are two assignments, as I mentioned, the book assignment. So in brief, you read a book. Okay, so you can choose book from the titles which are listed below, or you can choose your own book. It must talk about food science and nutrition. That's the criteria. The book assignment is divided into three parts. Part one will be your book title submission. Part two, where you have to write a summary of the book. Summary of the book meaning uh, summarize every chapter and then tell me chapter 1 talks about this and this, chapter 2 talks about this and this. Okay, the book summary needs to be done in 2 pages period. It cannot be more than 2 pages. And then part 3, you are going to choose one particular issue which is being written, or which the author has mentioned in the book. Either you support that issue or you do not support that issue. So that will be your research argument. Okay, so research argument will be 1 page. And in the research argument, you have to use 3 references as listed here. Okay, the 3 references need to be listed to your report. So that will be your part 3 of book report. All right. The second assignment, that is your food additive assignment. So in this assignment, the reason why I am using this nowadays, food additives are being used excessively, either to enhance the nutritional value or to enhance the appearance of the food. But most of them, they are synthetic, they are chemical compounds. And are they good for me? So there is a controversy about the food additive, and that's why I've given this assignment. This assignment is also divided into 3 parts. So part 1, you are going to select your food additive. You can select either from the list which I have given here, or you can choose your own list. Okay. Part 2, you have to identify 10 food products that contain this additive. Okay. And once you identify the 10 food products, you're going to take a photo of the product as well as the photo of the ingredient list. Within the list of ingredient, you are going to highlight the additive, okay, to show me that this particular food product has that additive which you have selected. Part 3 of this assignment, you have to write a newspaper article, like an editorial. Okay, minimum 700 words and maximum 750 words. Your article should be what is your chosen additive, what food it is typically found in, why it is being used, what are some of the health issues associated with this additive, are there any healthy alternatives, why don't the companies use this already. Okay, for both the assignments, if you go back here in our Blackboard, if you click this assignment module here, I have given a sample book report as well as um, a sample food additive research assignment editorial. Okay, so I've given two a sample assignment. So please take a look at that, and then see how it will work. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about the schedule here. So when you talk, the schedule is actually posted here, as I mentioned here under syllabi, the weekly schedule. That's what I'm going to follow here. So if you click on weekly coursework, now I'm going to talk about this schedule, and I will make another orientation video, part 2. Okay. Um, the schedule, it is already posted here under syllabi, weekly schedule, and based on the weekly schedule, I've created the weekly coursework. Okay, so in my next orientation video, I will talk about the breakdown of the weekly coursework.